Hi friends, today the topic of discussion is procedure to launch a publication and marketing practices in print media. This discussion is aimed at introducing the students to the world of mass communication, its handling in context of print media. The discussion goes step by step, learning the launch of its publication, its marketing aspects and practices in print media. Provide in-depth information about launch of a publication. To help students to understand the concept of publication in print media and its launch, students will have an opportunity to explore various innovative and creative fields of media marketing in print media. Students will be given basic grounding through discussion about marketing practices in print media. The subject expert for today's lecture is Ms. Ruhi Lal, who is an academician presently working with MIT School of Communication, MIT University, Noida as Assistant Professor, and I am Finaz. Definition appearing on the screen is in type form, so let's define publication first. What is publication? To make publish is to make content available to the general public. The word publication means the act of publishing and also refers to any printed copies. Publication may be of different types. The most popular publications are newspaper and magazines. Publication may be journals, bulletins, fact sheets, reports, portable guides and videotapes also. So, are you ready to launch a publication? Here are some steps you need to follow to launch a publication, either a newspaper or a magazine or any other. Before you start building your publishing empire, you need to sit down with a trusted friend and start bouncing ideas of each other and see what emerges. Ask questions like what you are going to launch, a newspaper or magazine or any other publication. Let's consider a magazine. Then, what will be the topic of your magazine? Focus on things you love and know well, whether that are sports, fashion, computers or social networking. Creating a magazine based on your passions will be more engaging, relevant and useful to your readers than a topic you have no relationship with. Ten steps to launch a publication, especially magazine. It would be difficult to discuss different publications, so it would be better to discuss about launch of a magazine and some regulations for a newspaper. These are few steps to follow for launch of a magazine. Define your content and specialization area. Do research and reach out to people who can help. Get to know your competition. Hire a management team. Hire the content creator and layout specialist. Find the printer. Plan your first issue. Plan your future issue. Create your catalog for articles and stories you can use in the future. Launch a website. Create dummy of your magazine. Launch your magazine. As you are looking at launch of a publication, the important step to discuss the registration process of your publication. You are supposed to follow many norms and procedures as prescribed by the Government of India. Firstly, you will have to register the magazine that you propose to publish. Here are the procedures to be followed. Approach the regional magistrate court. Prepare the application in the format as prescribed. Obtain RDES number allotted by the magistrate court. Applying to Registrar of Newspapers for India (RNI), Delhi office for name availability through the magistrate court. It would take about 90 days of time for the RNI, Delhi office to approve the name as proposed. Once the name is approved by Delhi office, then approach the magistrate court to get a date allotted for hearing, Date can be allotted any time between 1 to 4 months from the date of request. Printer, publisher and editor are required to appear before the magistrate for taking oath. The following documents must be produced during the time of appearance. Declaration copy, which has to be filled by printer, publisher and editor, and to produce 3 copies each. Address and ID proof of the printer, publisher and editor. Printing press license copy of the printer. After this is done, there will be an approval to this effect from the magistrate court. Then the magazine can be published. The copies of the magazines have to be submitted to the RNI regional office for their final approval. They will evaluate whether the magazine meets the criteria specified in the declaration. Once they are satisfied, they will issue a RNI certificate. Both the RDIS number and RNI number have to be mentioned on each copy of the magazine. It is very important to answer a few questions before launch of a magazine or newspaper. A proper research will help to understand the process of launch of a magazine or newspaper. Is there a magazine currently in circulation that is already providing similar content? What makes it a winner? What makes it a loser? How will your magazine or newspaper be better? Or will your magazine be absolutely the only one of its kind reaching your target demographic? What is your target demographic looking for in a magazine? What other magazines are targeting the same demographic? From which can you learn the successes? From which can you learn the failures? What are your printing options versus your budget? How many pages need to be color and how many can be black and white? What is your circulation target? What are your circulation and distribution options? Is a sponsorship an option? Is it possible to secure advertisers for your first run before going to press? You need to know exactly who your target demographic is. Without knowing this, it will be difficult to properly lay out your magazine content, market your magazine, or secure serious advertisers, assuming you know quite a lot about your magazine's subject. This shouldn't be too difficult. Sign up for discussion groups such as Yahoo, subscribe to other magazines, join local groups, etc. Before you get the word out about your new endeavor, you must publish a website. Work to make the site as professional as possible. Don't advertise the fact that this is a one-person gig. Post a call for submissions to your newfound groups. Try to get your notice on a few high-traffic blogs. If you are looking for more general articles, try posting your notice at the local library. Consider placing a classified ad in magazines, newspaper with a crossover audience. A call for submission will not only net your articles, it will drum up anticipation for your new publications. Don't forget to point people to your website. These were few steps to know before launching a publication, but there are some steps which need to follow after launch of the publication. Your first issue will be an incredible learning experience and a heavy movement, but that's just the beginning. When people start reading it and advertisers see it in print, you will undoubtedly get feedback. Pay attention to it. Pay attention to feedback. Keep track of what you are doing is right. Continue fine-tuning. Creating and self-publishing a magazine can end up being an expensive task, both mentally and financially. When you first start a magazine publishing business, expect to face the pressure of competing against those magazines that have been in the industry for years and also other new players with hefty pocketbooks who are able to experiment with the different layouts and titles before they settle on one particular look. If you decide that you too want to be in this industry, be aware that it's a pretty tough sell. Be prepared and be proactive. Planning ahead for possible difficulties will help you should any of these comes to pass. Instead of being reactionary, you will be able to meet them with a plan. Be realistic, but no need to be pessimistic. After all, starting a publication is a simple mix of business, strategies and creativity. Get it right and you have got the money. Get it wrong and you will have a wealth of experience. Understand that survive doesn't mean the publication makes enough money to buy swanky cars and mansions for yourself. It literally means survive. Of every 100 publications that are launched, just one magazine actually survives. A 2-year period, making hundreds of thousands of dollars is another topic entirely. But on a positive note, a few of these newly launched magazines do make up a lot of money. So, you still have a fighting chance. Now we'll discuss about the marketing practices in print media. The marketing division of any publication house is known as Media Marketing Department. Every publication house will have their own media marketing department to deal with marketing and advertising practices and run their business. We all know that the source of revenue generation for any publication house is advertising. Advertising is a part of marketing to pursue a target audience and sell their product. So, let's discuss about the media marketing practices in a publication house, how they generate their revenue, and how the whole media marketing works together. With technological changes that are continuously challenging our marketing mixes, many of marketers may feel like we can't keep up. Despite all of these changes, a lot of the fundamental marketing practice still work. Media marketing is a department of any publication house where the media itself acts as a powerful marketing tool. In media marketing, the media is not dependent on any other sources for its publicity and revenue generation because it itself does the job. The media is one of the best sources of gaining popularity, so the media here itself does its own marketing without being dependent on other sources. As the media is one of the most credible sources, the media here is sold in the means of space in print media and time in electronic media. The publication house earns profit by selling space in the newspaper and magazine. Thus, the main source of the income in any form of media is in the form of advertisements. Media marketing of print media is divided into 4 parts: ad sales, ad operations, ad accounts, and management information system. In this subdivision, advertisements are collected through various sources. Executives are appointed for the same. They keep eyes on those areas from where the advertisements comes. Clients have been categorized accordingly and executives are appointed for looking after various segments like SME, small medium entrepreneur, education, government, classified displayed and classified run online, rural. The executives have to deal with their customers and have to make settlements regarding the price, size, space, discount, etc. of the advertisement. They get the target from the management to generate revenue and have to fulfill the target assigned. The second subdivision of media marketing is ad operation. As soon as the client issues the release order, and ad operation department do the booking of an ad. If the ad comes through agency, then they do its designing, but if it comes to the newspaper directly, then its designing is done by the respective newspaper itself. Different rates are allotted for various ads as per their spaces, size, types and color scheme. For example, for the ad on the front page, a client have to pay 125% more than the actual front page premium rate, where in the third and last page they have to pay 25% and 50% more than the actual package guaranteed premium. Ad operation departments work with the help of ad accounts. As soon as the release order comes, they first take confirmation from accounts to check whether that client have any credit or not. If there is any credit, then they first demand for its clearance and they will not accept the ad for the publication. There are three sources through which ad comes. Direct. It includes general public as well as the government ads which comes directly to the publication. QBC, quick booking centers. Such clients have to pay by making cash payments and about 15% or more discount is given to them. Through this classified ad comes which covers both classified display, ROW run on words and ROL run on line. Ad agency. They have to make payments in checks only and the agency will get discount of 15% if the agency is accredited from Indian Newspaper Society INS. Linking of the ad is done at this stage. Management Information System MIS. The function of MIS starts after ad operation ends. Their function starts after publishing of the ads. MIS has got its own existence nowadays in media marketing department. It is a part of media marketing. In other words, MIS is a backbone of media marketing of any publication. We can get each and every minute information under this. It not only tells the current status of the ad volume and ad revenue, but also reports of its competitors can be prepared under it. The management information system across all locations has been centralized under this department. This department therefore churns out the all important revenue achievement figures, market share analysis, category movement, identifying early trend, keeping an eye on emerging trends, etc. By subscribing to various industry reports, this department is responsible for identifying and analyzing internal MIS trend and external environment factor to provide strategic inputs to both the field and the top management. MIS works on various softwares like PAM, Press Analyzer Module, SAP, Simplified Accounting Packages, and BIW, Business Information Warehousing. With the help of these softwares, a single ad is looked after not only at the time of booking and publishing but also after it's published. Here, entries of ads are done along with the other newspapers' ad. It is done to find out ads that had been missed by one publication or vice versa. On the basis of this, various reports are prepared under it, like revenue report, executive report, comparative study and its competitors, etc. All such information helps the top management to set the target for its executives and find the loopholes in their functioning, if any. Beside all this, the department also analyzes relevant information from ABC, Audit Bureau of Circulation, NRS, National Readership Survey, IRS, Indian Readership Survey. All these provide a requisite information relevant to the field on a regular basis. The last subdivision of media marketing is ad accounts. Its entire function can be divided into two parts. And the last step of ad accounts department is recovery of payments of the advertisements published on the newspaper and magazines. There are different payment terms for different types of clients. First, accredited. These types of clients take accreditations from INS and deposit requisite sum of amount for the same. Such types of clients get 60 days credit period to pay their advertising bill. Within 60 days from the day of publication of ad, they can pay their bill. Second, non-accredited. They have to make advance payments, but in certain cases they get 30 days credit period if they are doing business from longer time and reliable to the publication house. Third, government parties. The main source of revenue is generated through these parties. They can pay within 90 days or after the submission of the bill. Fourth, direct for classified ads. Advance payment is taken by them. Here is the chart to explain payment process. SAP. Top publication normally works on SAP for accurate and smooth functioning of print media business. It is simplified accounting package. It is software being used by topmost publication for better and fast functioning. It is based on coding according to the company and its different department. It is much easier to operate. It had brought the transparency in the working of the operations. Media marketing department primarily manages two key functions in the company. Likewise, revenue generation, responsible for 85% of the company's revenue, and customer relationship management. This department is primarily divided into the following key functions: revenue generation through space selling advertisements operations, scheduling MIS, and knowledge backbone sales training. Let's discuss few innovative marketing practices which helps media marketing department to generate more revenue for their publication. Plan feature. The media marketing department always plan features at various occasions during festivals or sales season where advertising rates are discounted. They convince advertiser to place their ad in the feature to get press release free with the advertisements to achieve their target. Special ads. The advertising managers create special ads for potential advertisers to boost close rates. Ask reps to submit one per month. Organize event. Adding events to the media mix is the other way. Here, the profit margin is high and there is lot of fun. Events helps in brand building of the publication, and there is direct interaction with the target audience to get the feedback instantaneously. Offers discount and rates on the website. Another marketing practice is to put the rates on website. To attract advertisers, publications mentions the cost of advertising on their website with all possible offers and discounts. Make sure the rates are very easy to find on the site of publication. So, in this discussion, we learned about the process of launch of a publication. First, decide on what your newspaper or magazine concept is going to be. Brainstorm on your own at first. Your interest in the magazine world would suggest that you like to read magazines yourself. Therefore, take a look at what's already out there and read up on the industry itself. Do you have favorite titles you follow? Take a look at those and take a look at other popular titles too. Make sure you check outside of your comfort zone as well as within it so that you know what your audience is going to be reading. This will help you come up with a fresh, new approach that just might make you successful. Do research, finalize the name of your magazine, newspaper, and do the registration process. Think about the editorial board and media marketing department of the publication. Recruit experienced persons for all the 4 divisions of media marketing. As we studied, there are 4 subdivisions of media marketing department: ad sales, ad operations, ad accounts and MIS. Ad sales does the job of marketing. Basically, ad operations serves the purpose of booking of an advertisement for the newspaper or magazine. Ad accounts keeps check on payments and credits. Management information system is the backbone of media marketing, which keeps all necessary data for achieving targets and expanding profit percentage. The media marketing works for the generation of revenue for running the publication. That's all we have for you today. Till next time, goodbye.